Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to you in this lovely month of September. Just wanted to connect with you early in the morning and give you some words of encouragement. Just kind of get the engine and motor revved up this morning. I really want to talk to you guys about something that was laid on my heart early this morning. And it came to me and it was like, yeah, I got to get this message out because this is for someone. And I want to talk to you about your destiny and your future because I believe in you. I always have. I have always said that. You matter, you're important, and the things you do are important as well. And it just, I don't know, it upsets me or amazes me that so many of us are not living in our purpose. We're not walking out our destiny. We're not operating in our gifts or using our talents for so many reasons, okay? Many of us woke up today, thank God, another day. Isn't that awesome? And but we're heading off to jobs that are not fulfilling, right? They are I don't know. Some folks are heading out to jobs that create anxiety, that they're sick about, that they hate, that they don't even like. Some people are just straight up bored. Let's keep it real, just bored. But you go there because of all kinds of obligations, money, fear. It's the right thing to do, right? We're told when we're young, you're going to get older, maybe get married, have a family, and you're going to work, 8 hours a day for the next 30 plus years. But a lot of us, outside of being told you got to go to college and get an education or get a job, very few have been told you need to live your dreams, follow your passions, and write out your destiny. Very few parents are supporting their children by saying that, I want you to work in something or a field that you're passionate about, and I don't care how long it takes, just focus on that. Unfortunately, parents don't say that, and I think they should, especially in this day and age with all the technology. And I want to share a quick story with you with regard to boredom. So about 8 years ago, no, rather 7 years ago, I left a job like so many of us have, right? But this was a great job in terms of what the job was offering, right? It paid well. The benefits were free, medical, dental, you name it. There was even a 401k and a pension. This is the type of job you land and you're there until you retire. In fact, the department that I was hired in, the average employee worked there anywhere from 25 to 40 years. I mean, we're talking some longevity, okay? It was a big company with all the bells and whistles. I was so excited to work there. I mean, I really felt like I had arrived when I got on. That was back in 2000. It was May of 2000. It was the most money I had ever made, and it was good money with regular raises. I mean, it was just, a job that's really unheard of today. And when I landed that job, I was like, yeah, I'm going to retire with this company. You had to do, based on your age, anywhere from 20 to 30 years. So I thought it was great. It was just everything to me at that time. And I was young, and I was in my mid-20s at the time when I landed that job. It was the most money, like I said, I'd ever made. But I knew within the first, I'd say about 2 years in, that it wasn't the job for me. Not because I wasn't good at it. I was good at it and I had a lot of friends. The job was easy, but I was bored. I was straight up bored, and prior to that, I didn't last long on jobs that I was bored. I would quit. When you're young, you kind of do those things. You're kind of wild and free, hopefully, but I was married and I had a child. At that time, I only had one kid, and again, money and circumstances kept me there, but I wasn't happy. I was absolutely bored. And the thing about boredom that a lot of us don't think about is boredom can lead to some really reckless behaviors. I'm sure you heard the term, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Well, that is the truth. We're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to hang out for days and days and days by ourselves. I know a lot of people say that, and it's a popular belief, but it's a myth. It's not true. So the thing about boredom, it can lead to some things that a lot of people don't think about. It can lead to alcoholism, drug addiction, high risk behavior. Think about how many people have been divorced because of boredom, have actually lost their marriages or relationships because of boredom. See, people don't think about that. They a lot of times it's other circumstances, or we think it's other circumstances, which it can be. But sometimes it's because of boredom. You're bored and it causes you to get caught up in nefarious circumstances, relationships, or situations, or with people you shouldn't be caught up with. And it can cost you a lot of things in your life. Just think about that for a moment. Have you lost a marriage or a situation, and when you really put it together, and I'm sure nobody's ever told you, but it started with boredom that caused you to act out and do some things. See, a lot of us are in jobs and situations where we're bored. And usually that is an indicator that it is time to move on, or it's time to get involved in something that is healthy, moral, legal, ethical, or whatever. And what a waste of time, energy, and a life being bored, stuck somewhere doing something you're not passionate about. See, everybody has a gift. And I'm going to be bold and say there isn't a person alive today that doesn't have a gift. You have a gift in life, whether you're operating in it or not. Everyone has at least one gift. Some people have many. Most of us are not operating in it. We're just not, for all kinds of reasons. And I want to help you unpack that and uncover and start to discover what your gift, passion, or purpose in life is. And I'm going to put a video up next that kind of walks through that, kind of gives 3 quick tips on how we can start to think, get the mind percolating, let down those invisible chains, those invisible prison bars, and really start rolling up our sleeves and doing the work it's going to take to figure out what we're passionate about, what our gift is, what we would like to do. I mean, I want you to think crazy, wild, over the top. Some of you already know what it is, you're just not doing it. There's these 2 sisters. I'm going to make this really, really quick. There's these 2 sisters that always wanted to start their own coffee shop, right? And really quick, I want to tell you, there's no shortage of room at the top, okay? Now, we know there's no shortage of room at the bottom because a lot of folks are operating at the bottom, but I'm at the top of the stratosphere. There's no shortage of room. There is always room for another restaurant, coffee shop, e-bar, dog grooming facility, barber shop, hair salon, nail salon, construction office or plant, mechanical shop. There is no shortage of space for you to start a business, okay? And I'm also including restaurants in that, because we hear a lot of restaurants fail. Well, somebody's failure could, open a door for you. You may live on a block where there's, 10 restaurants. Most of those restaurants are not going to be open forever, and that means you can move right up in there. Maybe just never limit your possibilities. There's no shortage. But anyway, so these 2 sisters always wanted to open up a coffee shop, and so while they were working their day jobs and trying to raise money, they decided that they would slowly buy the appliances and equipment for that potential coffee shop that was coming in. They stored it in their basement, their friend's basement, backyard, sheds, collecting stuff, buying the mixers, blenders, grinders, appliances, whatever they knew they would need for this potential coffee shop. See, what they were doing is they were preparing themselves for their destiny and their purpose and their plan. They got prepared. Okay, you don't need to know what the timeline is. It's time to get prepared, okay? Because you matter, you are enough, you have the tools to do it. Get prepared. Now is the time. We're not going to accept boredom. Don't accept it, guys. Don't do it. I've done it. I've done enough for it to last a lifetime for everyone. And I'm sure you're bored. If you're listening to me walking to work, you're at work, maybe you have opportunity to watch me, maybe you're not working today, this message was for you. I want you to live your best life. Step into your destiny. Okay, these are just some quick words I just wanted to throw it out there. It's something that came to me today. Also, if you woke up today, I hope you thank God for waking you up, and also ask God, how can you be a blessing to someone? I ask that every single day. How can I be a blessing to someone? I just want to bless someone. It's not always about me, although I care about me, and we do need to watch out for ourselves and put our best foot forward, but I want to be a blessing to someone. Serious dot. I want to be a blessing to someone. See you soon, guys. Take care.